Natural curiosity. The Shorekeeper is enchanted by the call of the new, though some of these novelties may seem unpredictable in others' tongues, as she was now facing the steaming coral bowl presented by Encore. She barely hesitated to try it, but even if she had to admit the dish was not very visually appealing, its taste turned out otherwise, tangy yet tender. It almost evoked the impression of the sea. As she concluded her comments, the surprise of her first try flashed across her face, followed by genuine satisfaction. At first, she maintained such a habit in an intentional yet awkward way, through which she thought she could unveil the heart of humanity. Yet its complexity defies the simple act of her countless attempts. As she realized these facts, her inclination towards novelty came to stem from her sheer scale of interest. Despite the responsibility she bears, she remains a vast canvas with a lot to explore. This time, she wishes to place herself among her collective, seeking whether familiar or unexplored, without limiting herself to experiences that only bring joy. Wild imaginations. Inside the chamber where the Shorekeeper resides stands a multifunctional projector compatible with partially digitized image data. The image data includes a special category featuring delicately filmed footage, or so-called movies. Her eyes were glued to the screen while it was rolling, with intense concentration. I don't understand. Sonorosphere have the same reproduction function. Why the obsession with this particular one? A robot leaned closer, perplexed by her actions. Is there discrepancy? The answer is affirmative. After moments of thought, she responded. Sonorosphere are a cluster of condensed data that record past history, while the movie is based on fantasies and imaginations. To draw an analogy, I'd say it's like a dream with your eyes wide open. Sometimes she reckons that the immense possibilities arising from fanciful notions lead to a better understanding of humankind, and sometimes she couldn't help but indulge in some of those same inclinations of conjuring dreams. In what way could she meet that person in particular, if in a different universe? Appropriate estimation. The Shorekeeper holds the power to control the stars, gifted by the departed astromodulator. However, she prefers to primarily act as a coordinator. Should an occurrence arise in need of her support, she would show up to respond. Yet, for such an advocate of free will as she, the Shorekeeper tends to keep her presence light among the members. She comprehends the nature of each individual, so as to find their respective placement within the Black Shores. Vesting confidence and granting them the autonomy to exert their prowess, that's the very philosophy instilled by her first mentor. Although her quest to understand the facets of human behavior continues, she finds solace in the guidance of an outstanding mentor as a beacon of enlightenment. A lingering dream. Dreams are reflections of fulfilled wishes and an individual's drive. In the Shorekeeper's initial understanding, tools have no luxury to dream, nor do they have such intense desires. Her faith in that notion remained invincible, until the day of several bewildering incidents. The sorrow over fellow members' valediction, the overwhelming data raining upon her weary body, or the endless wait for the person she had hoped to meet again. But for whatever reason compelled her to fall into slumber, she didn't know. In that dream, she envisioned herself wandering upon another beach, her feet succumbing to the soft and comforting sand, surrounded by gentle rays and the warmth of the sun. The person she had long awaited stood beside her, as time wore on in its familiar way. Her judgment of herself and tools had since changed after a sudden awakening. This marked her first dream, followed by many others in the future. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.